Hey everybody, it's Jared with Eventbrite LLC, and we are off to go DJing in Pensacola. And so there is a cheer competition going on at the Pensacola Bay Center, and there's going to be a luau party that starts at 5 o'clock, runs till 9 o'clock. And a buddy of mine who's doing the 360 photo booth name dropped me for DJ services. This is going to be the third DJ gig in the last couple of months, so we're finally getting some inertia. And funny enough, getting inertia in the DJ lane. Picked up DJing out here in Florida because the band scene is kind of hit or miss, and it seems like the better way to stay busy is to actually be the entertainment yourself. So we're ready to rock this party. We're bringing 2 single 18 subs with poles in them, with EAW JF10Es on top, which are going to sound sweet. Running everything off of Crown amps, the 4002 and the 6002 series. Gonna throw in a couple of light stands with some haze, just to kind of spice the room up a little bit, and I think it'll make a better value for everybody who's there tonight. So appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope you enjoy the shirt. It is a luau, so gonna get a little bit informal and just have a good time. And so the person organizing the venue that hired everybody said bring music that kids like, and so I took a little research, spent some time looking through what's trending on TikTok. A lot of kids like hip-hop these days, but we're gonna bring clean versions, nothing with all the lewd stuff in it. And so I enjoyed DJ Record Pools for publishing the clean versions of songs. That way we can play stuff that everybody's enjoying, but not have a bunch of stuff that the parents are gonna freak out when it comes through the speakers. So keeping it respectful, but making it fun for everybody. So thanks for coming, and I'm gonna shoot some video as we set up and maybe a little bit throughout the gig. Thanks for tuning in, and hang on tight. Here we go. So we're here at the Bay Center. Here comes the chaos because we need to somehow find a way to get into the vendor area. This is just the masses of folks who are trying to attend the venue, and we got to get around them and somehow find our way to a loading dock. So we start playing 2 hours from now. Time's a little bit tight, but 3 o'clock was the show time we were given, and so we're gonna work within that best we can. Make an executive leadership decision, and we are going to move these barricades or go around these barricades. So we are a vendor. People are gonna have to deal with it. I think these are put here especially for us. All right, we made it. Hey look, we're in the right place. I see cheerleaders. All right, here we go, friends. Looking for a loading dock. They said there's only one loading dock. I don't know what that means, because that's a loading area. Okay, I think this is us. Good thing I didn't bring the trailer. Know what I'm saying? Would have never worked. Okay, I think it's that. Gamble, and I unloaded at the wrong spot. So rather than reloading in the truck, I'm gonna make the trip around this building at least one time to see how long it takes with the bulkiest stuff, because if I do have to reload into my truck, loading that stuff in is the hardest part. So if I just make one trip with the wagon, how to make the subsequent trips with my truck the subsequent one trip with my truck. A lot easier to load. This is the heaviest, bulkiest stuff. So I'm just gonna walk it around. I can't imagine it's too far. I've been around this building before. I bet it's just around this corner. Just around the river bend. Just watched Pocahontas recently. I don't have any Disney to play for the kids tonight. All right, so I might have made the wrong first call by unloading too fast. But I made the right second call by just walking around the building. So we're looking for a loading ramp and a service elevator, because I guess we're on the second floor. Dang it. I was really hoping to be on the first floor. Sounds like that's not gonna happen. All right, well, we've went all the way around the building now. Here's my buddy Jim. He's trying to see what's up. I'm just trying to see if his reverse lights come on. Boy, I tell you what, logistics are the hardest part. Oh, I see reverse lights. It's like he's coming back. Maybe. So as soon as I got everything out of the truck for the second time, I went and parked my truck on the back side of the building where some vendors were. Security lady came out and asked if I had a parking pass. I said, I don't know anything about a parking pass, but I am the staff, I am late. Here's my card, please text me. I can't afford to be towed, so. Dude, this is why I need 3 hours. This is crazy. I don't know if my second cart's gonna fit through the metal detector. All right. Wow, that's wild. I heard there's an elevator. Excuse me, miss. I'm the DJ for a party on the second floor, and I was told there's an elevator somewhere nearby. Am I close?
Just down the hall there on the right-hand side.
Thank you so much. That's how you do it. All right, let's see if we can get that second cart through this freaking narrow. I'm gonna have to go through here. Executive decision. Got to. No choice. All right, let's go. Let's go. It is 3:39. We start playing in an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, we are in the air-conditioned building. There's the elevator. The most important part about being a mobile DJ is be mobile. All right, 2 trips total. Up, ready to roll. It is 9:21, 21 minutes after finishing. I like it. Check out the things on wheels. DJ booth slash scaffolding cart. All right, there's the PA. Let's get out of here. All right, friends, gig is over and we crushed it. Not only was the DJing on point and the music on point, the crowd was hyped. The kids were just nuts. The 360 photo booth, shout out to those guys for bringing me along. They were just crushing it as well. The whole thing was just amazing. The people who put the event together couldn't stop saying great things as we were wrapping up. So a couple of lessons learned for me. This is my first time kind of being out in the front as a DJ. Normally I'm kind of playing background mixer music, you know, just stuff to keep the place vibing. But in this case, it was like performance DJing with people on the dance floor wanting to move, and song request on song request on song request. I must have had 50 song requests, maybe more, and I probably played about 30 or 40 of them. And what I can say is Spotify for the win. Spotify for the win. I used to be a Pandora guy, and I finally got a Spotify subscription. And I brought the heat with the music. I had great music selection downloaded, ready to rock. But the challenge is all of these kids, you know, we're talking kids who are probably 10 years old up to 17, 18 years old. So pretty wide swath. These young kids are listening to songs on TikTok and in their classrooms that I've never heard before. And you could go on top of any Billboard chart, you won't find them. You can Google like top trending songs, and it's just gonna show the same like radio play stuff that everybody hears on the car. That's not what the kids listen to. They don't listen to that stuff. Like, they've got some kind of underground artist movement, and they all know these songs, and they get hyped. But it's like impossible to find that stuff before the gig with the resources that I know about. So maybe there's another resource out there that taps into like middle school kids and is like, what are you listening to help, you know, a guy who's almost 40 bring those songs. That to say, Spotify was the hero. You know, I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi in the venue, and I was just mixing between my DJ decks and my iPad on Spotify. And I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that people were gonna ask for songs I don't have, and I didn't want to rely on cellular, which is a good thing I didn't, because there was no service. And I also didn't want to tie my phone up because I wanted to shoot social media content. So I brought my iPad, downloaded Spotify on it, and I'm like, this is gonna be my lifeline if people ask for things I didn't bring. And I mixed probably 30% of the gig off the iPad. It's crazy because there were so many song requests with songs I have never heard of before in my life. And it was fun. They loved it. And the cool thing is like, I didn't do but maybe 1 or 2 little nifty transitions. I was doing crossfades and fade out, fade ins, hard stops, nothing fancy. And the thing is, nobody cares. Like, in that, at least in that kind of thing where it's, you know, high school kids, like we're talking like a prom setting or whatever, homecoming, those kids don't care. They want you to play the songs they love. And that's probably true just about anywhere. And so it's not about being flashy. It's about being consistent, taking song requests, playing the music they love. That's what you're there for. And man, it was fun. It was fun. I'm sweaty, tired. The pack out was great. I was fully loaded within like 20 minutes. And what was very fortunate was the packing construct allowed me to fit everything onto 2 carts. So literally two runs, you know, 2 trips to the elevator, 2 pushes down the hallway, you know, no back and forths. So that was great. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tagging along. That was a fun time. You know, I think DJing is a pretty cool thing to do. It's not enough these days, I think, to sound reinforce other performers. You know, you got to be a performer too. You got to be your own artist to kind of keep a good income stream out here, because that's just the name of the game here in Florida, apparently. Well, thanks for tuning in. I had a great gig. It was cool to be able to bring you along. Looking forward to the next time getting out and DJing as Eventbrite, aka DJ Red, and we'll see you on the next one.